Supporting Indigenous populations is a key theme of APEC 2021, and China's president says APEC economies need to be forward-looking and reject practices of discrimination and exclusion.
Attempts to draw ideological lines or form small circles on geopolitical grounds are bound to fail. The Asia-Pacific region cannot and should not relapse into the confrontation and division of the Cold War era.
New Zealand's Prime Minister also believes that the Asia-Pacific region can build back better and emerge from the COVID pandemic stronger and more resilient than ever.
Now, every crisis does present an opportunity, and the 21 APEC economies have been dealt a heavy burden, but also an opportunity to strike an economic reset on a scale we haven't seen since World War II.
Ardern says that APEC has also shown a determination to work together and to reject protectionism.
This year, all APEC economies have worked to make trade easier as we battle the pandemic.
APEC fully supports moves toward a more digital economy, especially when it comes to cross-border customs procedures. But Australia's Prime Minister wants tougher rules to prevent hacking, terrorist activities and cyberbullying on social media platforms.
And we can't have digital platforms providing a shield for people to engage in online abuse, because if we allow that to happen, digital platforms will not be a safe space for consumers, for our children.
But one of the biggest issues at this online summit is climate change, and China has pledged to lead the world in becoming carbon neutral before 2030.
China will strike a balance between low-carbon transition and ensuring the living needs of its people, and between development and carbon reduction, and will achieve carbon peak and carbon neutrality within the time frame we set.
As the host of APEC 2021, New Zealand also says that governments must send the right signals to businesses and consumers to discourage the inefficient use of fossil fuels.
Why on earth are governments subsidising fossil fuel use to the tune of some $500 billion every year? I'm pleased that APEC is turning the tide on these subsidies by taking concrete steps to tackle them.
And APEC leaders will meet again virtually at their leaders' retreat this weekend. Owen Poland, CGTN, Auckland.